we're not at 30 yet.
Welcome to Gates Field. Scott Langford, David Howard. And we've got championship baseball. The Beavers taking on the Grand County Red Devils. And we'd like to welcome all of our watchers on the internet. Glad to have you along. Tonight's game should be a great matchup of two of the best teams in the state.
Yeah, we expect an awesome matchup tonight between these two teams. Both teams coming in very hot in their schedules, and we expect this to be a great, exciting game.
Taking a look real quick at these two teams. First of all, the Beavers have arrived here by defeating South Summit in pretty easy fashion, 17-0. Then the Beavers defeated 11-0 rather. Then they defeated Emory 4-3. They defeated North Sevier 7-0 to arrive to this game. Grand County defeated Diamond Ranch 6-5, Parowan 11-1, and then Manti 7-6. So those two teams, these are the last two undefeated teams. The Beavers are the visiting team, and Grand will be the home team. For the Beavers, it'll be Tyler Hoyt off the mound, and for the Grand County Red Devils, it will be Kyler Nelson from the mound. And we're ready to start this afternoon's game. Not a lot of time to play around. They just got going, didn't they?
They did. Started off late this morning, but 10-run game went between Manti and Emory. Kind of caught us up on time, and we're cooking now.
So we're going to start about 5 minutes early. So Colby Lim up to the plate for the Beavers. He's the leadoff batter against Emory Spartans. Lim hit a walk-off double to secure the win and propelled them into this semifinal game. Lim and Nelson, first pitch of the game. Fouled off, strike one.
Knocked that one down to the dirt in front of the plate, and it flipped back up. 0-1 for Colby Lim to start off.
Here's the pitch. And Lim hits a deep center field ball. It's going to be routine catch in the center, and it'll be out number one.
It was a good hit if it would have been in the hole, but that one right straight to the center fielder.
Now it'll be Tilston Bradshaw playing shortstop. He'll bat number 2. Nelson set with the delivery. There's the pitch. Comes across the shoulder. Ball 1.
Just a little on the high side. Outside.
So ball 2. Taking a look at the season record for Nelson, Kyler Nelson of Grand, 6-2 on the season. Strike 1.
That was a good looking pitch right there.
So it'll be 2-1 count. Mine doesn't affect yours. 2-1 count. Ball 3-1. So 3-1 for Tilston Bradshaw. Ball 4, batter walk. So first base runner on for the Beavers, Dave.
Yeah, Tilston Bradshaw gets on a walk, and Kyler Nelson wondering what he can do. Those pitches are looking pretty good, but they're just coming in on the high side.
So it'll be Jackson Osborne, third batter for the Beavers. After Bradshaw's on first. So 1 out, runner on first with Osborne. There's the pitch, outside, ball 1.
Good hard pitch, but well outside the strike zone.
Osborne a junior, Bradshaw on first base a senior. Jesse McMullen on deck for the Beavers. Nelson with the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1.
Big swing at that one. He took a full cut and went underneath it.
He definitely took a full cut at it. It's a cold afternoon. It's not terribly cold. It's more cold where we are, but that wind's coming from the north pretty well, Dave.
Yeah, it's been gusting up all day, and it kind of swirls around down here in the basement. It's pretty cool.
1-1, pickoff move, very close. And that was a very smooth move from the pitcher.
Very smooth. Almost got Bradshaw.
Pretty close.
As close as you can get without being married.
Kyler Nelson with a nice move from the side. foul ball. Foul ball out of play. Counts 1-2. So the 1-2 pitch, and it's going to be a ground ball, double play ball. And it's going to be a double play by Grand as Bradshaw at second, Osborne at first, and that'll do it for the first inning of play. The Beavers have no runs, no hits, no one's left on. No one's left on.
No twos either.
No twos either. And that'll do it. We'll be coming up bottom one with Grand at the plate. Welcome back to Gatesfield on the campus of Kearns High School. Scott Lakeford, David Howard, and it's the semifinal matchup between the Beavers and the Grand County Red Devils. On the mound for the Beavers will be Tyler Hoyt. Let's take a look quick at the lineups. For the Grand County Red Devils, it's Adam Jenkinson playing center field, Kyle Schraft at the catcher, Cameron Taylor at third base, Coy Cook in right, Tanner White at first base, Dalton McElhaney at second base, Kyler Nelson is the pitcher, Ronnie Dolphin in left, and Braden Ward at short. For the Beavers, Colby Lemon left, Tilson Bradshaw at short, Jackson Osborne at second, Jesse McMullen's the catcher, Michael Roberts in right, Tyler Hoyt's the pitcher, Bailey Bradshaw at third, Tyson Blackner at first, and Payson Fells in center. No score in the top of the first for the Beavers, so Grand has their chance. Adam Jenkinson, the center fielder, up against Tyler Hoyt. Strike one for Hoyt.
Hoyt with the dandy pitch on the first throw.
Another pitch coming. Low, ball one. 1-1 the count.
Yeah, one in the dirt and away from McMullen's glove.
I don't think these two teams have played. Let me check and see here. There's a hit, a base hit to right field, and a leadoff single by Adam Jenkinson.
Yeah, it was down the center, and he liked it, took it, and sent it out in the gap.
These two teams have not played each other. Grand finished the season at 15-6, Beaver 17-4.
Did they beat Emory both times around?
They split with Emory.
Split with Emory.
Yeah. It's Kyle Schraft, the catcher. Pickoff move, runner back safely. There's the pitch from Hoyt. Bunt out, foul ball. Caught by the coach in the dugout door. 0-1 the count.
Sometimes the coaches need to get a glove on.
Yeah. There were a couple foul balls Thursday night that were right into the dugout. Pretty scary. 0-1 pitch. Pickoff move. Runner safely home. Back at the base. Schraft. And Hoyt. Pitches high. Ooh. And Jenkinson took a pretty big lead there.
Wrist. Jammed his wrist when he dove back to the base.
He's the center fielder.
He jammed his thumb, I guess.
Looks like he's okay. He and Blackner talk about it. So Schraft with a 1-1 count. Again, we're in the bottom of the first. No score yet. Runner on first for Grand. Strike. 1-2 the count now. No outs.
So Hoyt has the advantage now. Big bird.
Yeah. Big plane comes over. Another pickoff move. Hoyt's keeping Jenkinson there back at that base.
Just letting him know.
That's for sure.
I'm watching you.
There's the pitch from Hoyt. Strike 3. Got him.
Got him screened.
Good breaking ball from Hoyt as it caught that outside corner. Schraft had to go after it and couldn't convert.
Behind in the count, he had to protect, and he reached out there to get it. Couldn't get a bat on it.
Now the third baseman, Cameron Taylor, number 20, up to the plate for Grand. Jenkinson picked off at first base, Tyler Hoyt, and he slipped a little bit, and that eliminates the base runner for Grand.
That was a great throw. It was right down where he needed to have it, and Tyson didn't have to reach for it, just dropped the glove on top of him. And like you say, Jenkins lost his footing a little bit, couldn't get that full lunge back to the base.
Definitely a little bit of momentum. And now Hoyt will go to the stretch, excuse me, to the windup with no base runners, 2 outs. Beautiful breaking pitch by Hoyt as it came across.
Fouled up and into the protection, actually the floor of the backstop.
2 down, 0-1. 1-1, ball misses low and out. These two teams with both with good pitching staffs. Foul ball, strike 2.
Fouls. He's got him 1 and 2 now. He'll have to protect. Because Hoyt's not probably just going to throw junk now.
Yeah, with 1 and 2. Taylor gets some encouragement. Cameron gets some encouragement from coaching staff. There's a hit to the second baseman, and out at first base. Both teams go 3 and out, and it's 0-0 at the end of 1.
That was a great defensive plays by both teams for that first inning.
Starting off the top of the second inning, Jesse McMullen, catcher for the Beavers, batting in the cleanup position. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a base hit up the left field. Might be a double. We'll see what happens. McMullen turns and looks, and Jesse McMullen starts off with a single.
Good hit there by McMullen. Takes that line right down third base. And well played by Grand to hold him to a single.
Now Michael Roberts, the right fielder. The lefty bats on the right side. McMullen with a pretty good lead. Nelson takes a look. Comes to Roberts. Strike one.
That was a great pitch right down the middle.
Yeah, no question about that one. Comes that north wind again, Dave.
Yep.
We love it.
Swirls right through here. Feels awesome. Air conditioning all day long.
There you go. Robert shows bunt, looks back, and 1-1 the count. Roberts with great speed. He lays down a bunt, he's got a great chance to be safe. McMullen with good speed himself. Strike two down the middle. That's two pitches Roberts has let go.
Yeah, two really good looking pitches.
Counts 1-2. He'll have to protect now. McMullen with a good lead at first. Here's the pitch. And the ball's on the field. Going to be dropped. Roberts safe at first. And it's going to be an error as the Beavers put two men on base.
Yep. McMullen advances safely to second, and Roberts just, even if they've got the play, Roberts was down there quite a ways.
Big shout out to everyone watching at home, both in Moab and Beaver. Hope you enjoy this afternoon's broadcast. Semifinal action. The winner of this one will go on to the championship game and take on the winner of a few other games. Tyler Hoyt now, the pitcher for the Beavers. At the plate, no outs, runners on first and second. Pitch down, ball one. Normally about this time you've got to worry about, well, the championship teams don't have to, but the pitching rules. With the delay, there'll be all new pitching next week, and it'll make a big difference.
That will really help some.
Hoyt, strike one, inside corner.
Yeah, that broke right down and in.
1-1 the count on Hoyt. Again, no outs, runners on first and second.
Oh, is that? We usually do it on our high school station, but yeah.
So a timeout as Hoyt gets ready to set.
Yeah, you know somebody that wants to watch it? They go to DeseretNews.com. Click on the sports.
There's Hoyt. Tries a bunt, goes at it. He gets a 1-2 count.
Okay.
So it's 1-2 for Hoyt. Again, runners on first and second. And Heselton says to swing away, the coach for the Beavers. Jared Meter asked for a clarification. Coach Meter, a lot of fun to talk to before the game the other night. He's excited about his team. 1-2. Hoyt at the plate. No outs. Ooh, wow. That was, woo.
Both of us holding our breath on that
We
one.
did. I was waiting for the call strike out.
Yeah,
that was close.
There's nerves of steel there for Hoyt.
Yeah, 2-2 the count now. So Nelson has one more pitch to play with. There's the pitch.
Ooh.
Low, ball count is full.
That is looking really good, but it broke right down.
You said nerves of steel, and that was such a great breaking pitch. So full count now for Tyler Hoyt. Runners on first and second, no outs.
Two of them I'd probably swung on.
Yeah, me too. I never was good at patience, however.
No.
Hoyt knocks one. It's going to be a foul ball.
Foul ball.
And the catcher wisely lets that bounce.
Yeah.
Just to make sure. You know, delaying gratification is an art form, and it kills batters and kills other people too.
Yes, it does.
Some people just got to swing at that ball. So.
Yep.
Hoyt still full count. Runners on first and second, no outs. Top of the second, no score yet in this semifinal matchup between Beaver and Grand. Timeout by Hoyt. We'll have the pitcher reset. The two pitchers facing off. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4.
Bases loaded up for Bailey Bradshaw. See what he can do with it.
That juices him for Bailey. Bailey, a senior, plays third base for the Beavers. Beavers with a golden opportunity early in this game to get a couple runs. Grand trying to hold. Bradshaw, ooh, foul ball, catches a player right in the dugout. Hopefully he's okay. Let's see if he comes back up.
One of the other players gave a thumbs up, said he was all right, but
okay, that was
a little scary.
That's exactly what I was talking about, is that ball went right into the dugout. 0-1 for Bradshaw.
Well, I'm surprised they let him hang up over the top like
that. They all left. Everyone's down below the gate now. Bradshaw pops one up, out of play. So it's 0-2 for Bradshaw.
Pitcher's got him where he wants him now.
Now Bradshaw will have to chase him down a little bit. 0-2 the count. No outs, bases juiced. Bradshaw takes a timeout, now resets. 0-2 the count. The 0-2 pitch from Nelson coming. From the stretch. And Nelson could pitch from the windup, staying with the stretch, however. Doesn't give McMullen quite as big a lead. There's the pitch, down, ball 1. Bailey with the pitch, fouled off, stays alive, Bailey Bradshaw.
Can you listen to the sounds here? Listen to our sounds.
Bradshaw again with the 1-2 count. He's been battling back and forth, Dave.
Yeah, it's a good battle at the plate. And Bradshaw's still behind, so he's going to have to protect.
And Bradshaw will take a timeout. Tyler Nelson takes quite a bit of time, and the batters just say, okay, well, we'll just wait for a second. One of those cat and mouse games they play in baseball. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
Strike 3. Bradshaw goes down swinging. And that's what you talked about, that he had him where he wanted him with the 1-2 count. That'll be Tyson Blackner, another senior for the Beavers. Plays first base. Blackner was a pitcher and sustained a couple of shoulder injuries that took him out of the pitching land.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a struggle with that this year, but he's played great at first base.
Blackner fouls off the first pitch, 0-1 the count. So 0-1. Again, bases loaded now, 1 out. Steps off. Oh, and they got McMullen. McMullen goes in, and he'll be thrown out at home plate. And you got to give credit to the pitcher; he did a great job.
Yep.
And they might call a balk on this. We're going to see.
I thought it was a balk.
We'll see what the call is. They're saying that he went to the plate. We'll see what happens. This is a big call. Gets Grand out of trouble.
It looked like he was going through the windup, and then he stopped and pulled up and then made the throw.
And did a motion, so they're going to talk about it. So they're going to call that a balk. And the runners will go to first and second.
And they all advance and
so
gets the score.
So McMullen goes home. That's a big break for the Beavers as they score the 1 and the runners advance. So it's called a 1. And Coach Meter would like to talk about it with the other official. You know, I couldn't see it, and I don't know the balking rules as well as other people. I know the motion was different than I've ever seen. You know, not that means a whole lot.
Well, I wondered about it when I saw it, and then when the official came over there, I was like, well, okay. One of those things, I guess, you know, like the runner tie to the runner, it can go either way sometimes. But it did look like he went through his windup.
Yeah.
And then stopped and then made the throw.
So Coach Meter doesn't get the call changed. So it's 1 out, runners on second and third.
Yeah, he's still going to protest, though.
0-1. So back to live action. And we'll see what the count is. I think it's 1-0. Yeah, it's 1-0. 1 ball for Tyson Blackner. And Nelson on the mound. Timeout for Blackner. It's 0-1.
0-1. 1 strike. It's 0-1.
Because they got a foul ball. Correct. So Blackner at the plate with an 0-1 count. Runners on second and third. Pitch is down, 1-1.
So a hit here would score 2 more runs.
2 runs. Big at bat for both teams. Roberts back as a pickoff move. That one a little more conventional.
Yep. He didn't have the little fake in the middle of the windup.
Right. So 1-1. We're in the bottom of the first. It's 1-0. Beaver on top. Ooh, strike. 1-2. That's a beautiful pitch.
That was the one you want to send out of the park.
Yeah, beautiful pitch. And again, Black for that 1-2 count. 1 down. Bottom 1. Strike. That Blackner knew it. He waited.
Yeah. Let him have him.
So 2 consecutive strikeouts after loading the bases. Now Payson Fells, the 9 batter, the center fielder for Beaver, up with the runners in scoring position.
Well, you know, and you hate to get bases loaded and not get too much out of it.
Now this is one where you might see a suicide squeeze. No, not with 2 outs, I don't believe. Fells, pitch up, ball 1. The Beavers do like that. Here's the pitch from Nelson. Strike.
Watched a good one go.
That was right down the middle.
Yeah.
No question at all. Sorry. There's the pitch. Foul ball. And it looks like it's going to be out of play. And it is. So the count 1-2. Kyler Nelson's done a good job battling back after having the bases loaded. He's pitched quite well these last 3 batters.
Yeah, he buckled down and he's held his own so far.
Now it'll be his chance to pitch again to Payson Fells, who's at 1-2. 2 down. Runners on second and third. High. 2-2. Fells didn't even flinch on that one. I was always a sucker for the high balls.
He liked them high and wide, didn't he?
Yeah. Here's the pitch. Fells pops one up. It's in the infield. First baseman underneath it. He makes the grab. So fly to 3. And Grant dodges a bullet as they allow only 1. So there's 1 run on 1 hit with 2 men left on. So our score after the top of the second rather, is 1-0 for Beaver. We'll be back.
Well, big hand to Tyler Nelson to hold his own, because he did get in trouble there, bases loaded, and they only allowed 1 up to the box. So he buckled down and did a good job.
I think leading off in the bottom of the second inning, it'll be Coy Cook. He plays right field, pitched yesterday, rather Thursday. Cook in that game was 3 for 4 with 2 singles and a double. So he's quite a hitter.
Yeah, he's capable and could get something going for Graham.
Ground ball to the first baseman, and that will do it for that pitch as Tyson Blackner makes a nice play.
Makes a good dig out of the dirt there. Even he surprised himself as he came up. Yep, it's in my glove.
So Tanner White now, the first baseman, up to the plate. He's facing Hoyt. 1-0 Beaver on top. We're in the bottom of the second inning, 1 down. White calls timeout. Strike.
Pretty pitch.
Pitch on the down and out. Not sure what they're talking about. It might be that the don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know.
Just a conference. Where are you going to eat after the game?
Me?
Well, I'm going to go to Wendy's. No, don't go to Wendy's. I'm just reading their lips.
Oh. No, he said Arby's.
I'm looking. I would prefer a good steak, the grand coach said.
I found Fido.
We're going to try to listen in.
That's what I thought. Okay.
No idea what was going on. Sounds interesting, however. I think they got their dinner plans made. It's 0-1 now to the batter. It's Tanner White. Pitch is down, and it'll be a foul ball, strong foul ball.
Yeah, that one flew.
It's 0-2. Hoyt hasn't pitched very many pitches in this game. He's been pitching pretty, you look at the first 4 batters, all strikes and 2 balls is all. There's 1, ball 1, 1-2. Good placement for that pitch.
Yeah, he's got
Hoyt with a pitch.
Wow.
Strike 3.
There's some great pitching there.
Yeah, very nice. Second baseman Dalton McElhaney. McElhaney pitched in relief against Manti and did a great job. McElhaney, the second baseman. Hoyt with the pitch. Strike 1.
Hoyt's on fire.
Definitely in a zone right now. So far, 1 hit given up by Hoyt. Inside, ball 1. 1-1. McElhaney, the batter. Kyler Nelson, the pitcher, on deck. Pitch is down and out. Good block by the catcher. Ball 2.
Bowen did a good job to keep that from going past. Of course, there's no runners, so just routine practice.
No reason to relax, is there?
No.
So 2-1 to McElhaney. Strike, pitch, 2-2. Came across very nicely. 2 down, 2-2 the count. 1-0 Beaver on top, bottom 2. Pitch from Hoyt a little low. He misses. Full count now. That's about where you want that pitch. McElhaney did a great job of not pulling the trigger.
Yes, he did.
So here it is, full count pitch. Fouled off.
It was a great battle.
McElhaney very composed at the plate. Count remains full. Here's the full count pitch. Strike 3,
wow.
Batter's out.
Wow, that was an amazing inning for Hoyt and the Beavers.
3 up, 3 down. That's 2 times in a row. After 2 innings of play, the Beavers lead 1-0 when we come back. After 2 innings of play in the semifinal game in the 2A championship semifinal, that is, matchup, Grand versus Beaver. It's Beavers 1 and Grand no score. And it's Kobe Lim, the leadoff batter, will be up at the plate. So Lim, the left fielder, steady left fielder, flew out to center field last at bat. Here's the pitch, ball 1. High and in.
Had him ducking. Or goosing or something.
Kind of a stiff north wind now, probably the biggest it's been all day long. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Came across nicely. Nelson's got a nice, it comes across that corner of the plate just naturally.
Yep. Great pitcher.
Foul ball, 1-2 the count. Now Nelson ahead of Lim.
A little high, Kobe Lim didn't want to let it go.
Now it's protect time, 1-2 for the batter. Strike 3, got him looking.
Yep.
I think everyone thought he was going to do junk, but he threw it. He caught that corner just like he did the first pitch.
Yep, he did. Surprised everybody, including Lim.
Tilston Bradshaw walked at his first at bat. He's the second batter, playing shortstop. Ball 1, high. That's one of those that gets groans from the crowd, but it comes across high and lands in the strike zone after.
Right. Breaks behind the plate.
Outside, ball 2. Tilston, a very steady batter. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Strike 1. That one caught it.
Two and 2 now or 2-1?
2-1. We're in the second inning. It's 1-0 for Beaver. Here's the 2-1 pitch. I couldn't tell what they said. 3-1.
Did you see Nelson? After he pitched it, he was like trying to squeeze it, did that body bend, trying to squeeze it back into the zone.
Just a little out. 3-1 the count. Strike 2. Full count now to Bradshaw. Bradshaw. Here's the pitch. High, ball 4. Second walk in the game for Bradshaw. He goes to first, 1 out. Jackson Osborne will talk to Coach Heslington for the game. Now, it appears, and you'll have to keep track of the Utah High School Activities Association website, that's UHSAA.org, it appears that the championship game will be played on Tuesday. So, but you'll want to check that. It might be in the morning. So check your calendars for Tuesday.
I talked to Mike Petty yesterday, and that's what he told me. So unless they change it, that was their original plan. 1
down, Bradshaw on first, and Osborne up to the plate. Here's the pitch. Ooh. Bradshaw gets back in time. Ball 1 to Osborne. Osborne, the second baseman for Beaver. Bradshaw with a big lead. There's the pitch. Strike 2, 1, excuse me.
A little high, and he swung underneath.
Yeah, 1-1. One out, runner on first. Osborne with 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off, 1-2 the count. Fouled out of play.
Well, here again, Nelson has advantage. See if he throws another fastball down the middle or if he throws junk. Caught Colby Lim by surprise with that fastball.
So it's 1-2. Osborne will have to protect.
Uh-oh, he's out.
They got Bradshaw at first. Great pickoff move by Nelson. Now both teams have lost a base runner on first base.
And Nelson, he's got a great throw.
He does.
He's got a great pickoff throw.
It's thrown perfectly down. Now 2 away. And strike 3 for Osborne. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 for the Beavers in the top 3 batters. And no runs, no hits, no one left on. And the score remains 1-0. Up next for Grand will be the 7, 8, 9 batters.
Keep it up.
Going down to the top of the 3rd inning, it's going to be Kyler Nelson, the pitcher, up at the plate, followed by Ronnie Dolphin, Braden Ward. So 7, 8, 9 batters. And so far it's been quite a battle between these two teams. Beaver leads 1-0. And it's Nelson at the plate trying to help his cause as he's the opposing pitcher. Here's a pitch to Nelson. And he's going to help his cause as he gets a single. And he'll go to first base.
Hit perfectly through the gap, and he gets safely on.
Nice hit by Nelson. A pinch runner for him. That'll bring up Ronnie Dolphin, the left fielder, for Grand. And Jesse McMullen, the catcher, will go out and call the sign for the defensive play. Dolphin a good hitter. So no outs, runner on first. Here's the pitch. Ball one, low. Here's the pitch from Hoyt. Pickoff move. Both these pitchers excellent with their pickoff moves. Both have picked off one batter.
Making great throws.
Strike, and it goes through.
Yep.
So the runner will advance on the pass ball.
So Nelson gets a safe advancement to second base.
At least Nelson's replacement did.
Oh, the pitcher, yep.
It's all vicarious. McMullen will call another play. So Dolphin with a 1-1 count, no outs, runner in scoring position on second.
Carl's Jr. or
Something. And they're going to do a pickoff move. Oh, safe. Got him back, and they did a great job. The Beavers did, and very close. The runner with a big smile on his face out there a second, saying, oh, boy.
one of those near-death experiences.
Uh-huh. That was close.
You know, and I really couldn't tell you how close it was because I can't see second base.
Nor I. We're behind the mound from it, but both fan bases felt it was the other way, or the right way. There's the pitch. Dolphin pops it up. It's going to go to the first baseman. Blackner makes the catch.
So 1 out for...
It's got a delivery of caramel popcorn
No, don't.
from my favorite cousin. Yeah, not bad.
Would that be the Carters or the Fairs?
I think it's both. So now we've got Braden Ward up to the bat. Low, ball one. Runner on second with 1 out.
Case.
Here's the pitch. Strike one. That's a pretty pitch.
That was great.
1-1. Hoyt looks at the batter. Here it comes. Hit, going to be a base hit in the right field. This is probably going to be a double. Might score the runner.
Yeah, that was.
And we'll see. We'll see where the throw goes and holds up. And that was just a great hit by Braden Ward as he hits a single, moves the runner over to third base.
Beautiful hit, just down to over Blackner's head, down that right field line.
Now 1 down.
Adam Jenkinson.
1 out with the leadoff hitter, Adam Jenkinson. He hit a single into right center his last time at bat. And he's quite a good hitter. In the last game, he was 3 for 4. So Jenkinson, the guy you want to have up. Wade fakes a bunt, ball one. Jenkinson, rather. So it's 1-0, the count.
Great cat and mouse play here with runners on first and third and a good batter in the box.
Pickoff move, safe at first. Wow, these pickoff moves, these two pitchers, as good as you will see. One out, timeout by the batter. So there's 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Beavers up 1-0, and Grant has runners on the corners, first and third. Here's the pitch from Hoyt. It's gonna be a strike, knocked down by the Bradshaw. Going to second base, gets second, but that does score a run. That's an RBI for Adam Jenkinson.
That was a good sacrifice, or not a sacrifice, because he's safe on base. But sacrifice the runner to second base and advance one into home to tie the score at 1.
They do get the lead runner, so there's a runner on first now with 2 outs. And Jenkinson goes to first base. Kyle Schraft, 0 for 1 so far this afternoon. And he's the batter. Pickoff move, runner back safely. We're all tied at 1. And the bottom of 3. 2 down, and no count yet on Schraft. Here's the pitch. Chased it, strike 1.
But he went really low to get that one.
He did. Schraft playing the catcher. 4 grand. Wait with the pitch outside, pickoff move. He was safe.
Yeah, he did. He got back. He got his arm back.
Pretty clearly.
Good throw, though.
I think if Blackner would have been able to tag at the base, he might have got him. 1-1, the count for Schraft. 2 down. The 2 lone remaining. Schraft goes, and the ball's on the ground. Schraft gets a stolen base.
Yep. Bobbled catch, and gets there safe.
So the runner in scoring position now. Jenkinson moves to second. Schraft with a 2-1 count. Now Hoyt will grab the batter. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. 2-2.
Yeah, that one right where you want it.
That's both Hoyt and Nelson, 4 grand, both kind of hit that outside corner. They both like the same pitch. 2-2. 2 outs. Pitch down. And that'll do it. Strikeout for the Grand Devils. They tie it up with 1 run on 2 hits and 1 runner left on. At the end of 3 innings of play, it's 1-1, Beaver and Grand. Welcome back, Jesse McMullen at the plate. Here's the pitch. McMullen, ooh, big chase. He gets a strike 1.
Oh, he wanted it bad.
Oh, 0-1 to McMullen. We're in the top of 4. We're tied at 1. McMullen goes after the same pitch. Same result.
Change-up. He's got him swinging early.
He's got a big smile on his face. He knows he went after hard, too. McMullen with a single at his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. That was a good pitch. McMullen goes down for 1. Very uncharacteristic of McMullen. It'll be Michael Roberts now.
Got him watching.
Roberts, the right fielder. There's the pitch. Roberts fouls it off. That's the same pitch. I think he's now, well, no, he actually threw a fastball, that last one, McMullen. That breaking ball, Nelson's got it going this afternoon. Here's the pitch. It's going to be back to the pitcher, fielded cleanly, throw to first, batter out.
Yeah. Good play there by Grand Red Devils.
Now the pitcher, Tyler Hoyt, will be up for Beaver. And Roberts with a bat handle hit on that one. Hoyt walked in his first at bat. Up, ball one to Hoyt.
Yep.
Pitch from Nelson comes. That one's hit into the gap. That should be a single, and it is. Hoyt with a 2-out single to right field.
Great little hit there by Hoyt. Bring up Bailey Bradshaw for the Beavers.
I don't think you'd appreciate being Bailey Bradshaw.
I think you'd like that, actually.
Bradshaw at the plate.
Bailey Bradshaw. In fact, that might just stick.
0 for 1 on the afternoon. Here's the pitch. And Hoyt's going to get a base.
Just
and
like
they're going to call that a ball.
Just like the last one where Graham got a free base on an overthrow. 1 for each now.
Very evenly played game, obviously 1-1. 2 outs, runner in scoring position. Bradshaw takes a very high swing.
Really high.
That strike zone would have had to have been someone like 6'5" or so.
That's like Bradley's strike zone.
Yeah, that would be a big one. 1-1 the count for Bradshaw. Bradshaw inside, breaking ball misses, ball 2. We're 1-1. We're 1-1. All tied up here in the top of the 4th inning. 2 outs, runner on second. Bailey Bradshaw at the plate. Bradshaw hits a deep fly ball. It's just going to be a routine right to the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that's it. So at the end of the top of the 4th inning, no runs on 1 hit and 1 batter left on. The score remains 1-1.
Yep, that's the second time Beavers had batters left on, or runners left on.
In the bottom of the 4th inning, all tied at 1, Grand Beaver in the semifinal matchup. And the winner plays in the championship game. Just a reminder, it looks like on Tuesday morning, the loser of this game will play the winner of Emory and Millard at UVU on Tuesday morning. The championship game at 11 with another game at 2:30 following that if necessary. So that it looks like that's the schedule, but you got to keep posted on the website to see what's really happening. It's Cameron Taylor who hit to the second baseman last time. He's up to bat for Grand in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tyler Hoyt with the pitch. Fouled off, strike 1.
That one almost came down and hit him.
Came down a long time after the pitch. It hit that crossbar and then went straight up in the air. Hoyt ready with the pitch. 0-1. Another ball. That one's not going to hit the crossbar. Goes straight over the top. It's 0-2 to Cameron Taylor.
And he fouled that one well away up and over and back.
These two teams faced off on the gridiron and had quite a matchup. 0-2. Puts that one into play to the second baseman. Second baseman stumbles and falls. And going to be safe, just outruns it. And that's costly for the Beavers. Taylor very fast.
Yep, very fast, and Blackburn had to reach for that one, kind of pulled his foot.
Yeah, he was safe anyway. And Osborne, as he went to plant, lost his footing. So it goes as an error for the Beavers.
Goes as an error?
Yep. Coy Cook, the batter, plays right field and hit to the first baseman last inning. So,
right field and...
What's that?
Coy Cook.
Pitch to Cook, right down the middle, fouled off, strike one. That was a pretty pitch down the middle, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. A good one.
Oh, and 1 count. There's the pitch from Hoyt. Oh, got a pickoff going and a little bit high.
Yeah. Blackburn had to jump high for that one.
Yep, Taylor back to the base safely. Had that one been low, might have had a chance.
It would have been close, yeah.
1-1 the count to Cook. Cook, the cleanup hitter for Grant. He's got a runner on first base. There's the pitch. Another pickoff move. As Taylor taking a good lead off. Now 2-1. There won't be any more pickoffs on that one. Cook with the ball. At the plate, rather. Hoyt underneath, 3-1. Now he's got to come to the senior Cook. And Cook very capable at the plate.
Yes, he is. He's capable of some big hits.
Taylor on first, Cook with a 3-1 count. There's the pitch from Hoyt. Strike 2, full count, caught the inside corner.
Yep.
It was great placement for a 3-1 pitch.
That was. So full count now. We'll have to protect.
Full count, no outs, runner on first for Grand in the bottom of the 4th. We're all tied at 1 here at Gatesfield in the campus of Kearns High School. 3-2, here's the pitch. Pickoff move, safely back is Taylor. If you're joining us late, both teams have already picked off a player at first base. 3-2 pitch, inside and goes past. Won't matter.
No matter, they're all going anyway.
So I believe that's the first walk of the game for Hoyt. It is. So that puts 2 runners on base, no outs. So Hoyt already in a jam in this bottom of the 4th inning. Umpire would need some baseballs.
Okay, sounds good.
1-1 our score. Grand threatening. No outs. Runners on first and second. Tanner White, the first baseman, up. 0 for 1 so far in this game. There's the pickoff move. And Taylor back. In that first inning, they almost, was it the first or the second? They almost got a player. I think it was in the second. Very close. Yeah, it was the runner for Nelson.
Yeah.
No count yet for White. Here's the pitch. It's a foul ball off his leg. Up the left field line. Strike 1. Tanner White against Manti was 2 for 3. 2 for 3 with a walk. So a good hitter. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Strike 2, that is.
Strike 2 as he fouled the first one away.
Yep.
And that was a good changeup.
Now Hoyt way ahead of the batter with that 0-2 count. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3.
So first out for the Beavers. Next batter up.
Dalton McElhaney. He's the second baseman. 0 for 1 this afternoon. It's been a pitcher's duel so far.
It has been. Both pitchers doing very well, too.
Runners on first and second, 1 out. Ball 1. McElhaney, that's that delaying gratification thing again.
Yeah.
I don't know how you let that go. That's a tough one. Delaying gratification is a very important skill.
Yes, it is.
1-0 the count. It's going to be a bunt. It's going to be safe. That's an infield single. That was just a great bunt by McElhaney, and that loads the bases for Grand.
That was a good play. It was successful. And Nelson up, pitcher for Grand.
There's going to be a timeout on the field. Coach Kurt Heslington is going to talk to his batter. And Grant has really just established momentum here after the error and the walk, and now with the bunt. And Grant playing some small ball to load those bases.
Yep, just simple stuff, and they're having some success at it. So bases juiced and ready to go.
And now coming up to the plate is Kyler Nelson, the pitcher. And the last time he hit a shot into left field. And his running replacement scored, so Nelson liked to tack a couple runs on the Beavers in this bottom of the 4th inning. Right now it's 1-1, 1 out, so we're all tied up. McMullen and Hoyt talk at the mound. Jesse McMullen comes over all smiles. All right, bases loaded, 1 out. Nelson at the plate, Hoyt with him. First pitch, fouled off, out of play, strike 1.
That one stung his hands a little bit.
Yeah, definitely off the handle. It was high and in. Hoyt takes the sign from McMullen. Throws the pitch. Get a double play ball. 1. Got it. The Beavers get out of big trouble as they turn the double play to end the bottom of the 4th. Bases loaded. The Beavers escape unscathed.
Wow. That's all I can say. I don't have any other response. That was pretty good.
So the Beavers just dodge a bullet. No runs on 1 hit and 2 players left on when we come back. Strike 1 to Tyson Blackner as we start the top of the 5th inning. We're all tied up at 1. Pretty exciting 4th inning. Grant loads the bases and comes up empty. Blackner is the number 8 batter with an 0-1 count. Ball 1, 1-1 now. Everything a semifinal matchup should be. Very closely played. 1-1 our count. Strike. Great breaking pitch by Nelson.
Yeah, inside.
I think Blackner thought it was going to hit it. 1-2. Blackner with a shot over the baseline. Throw coming, and that was a very smart job by the grand shortstop. No play there. He had to go too far to get it.
Yeah, and didn't want to chance an error on the throw.
Infield single for Tyson Blackner. You got to credit Braden Ward for even getting to it.
Yeah. Stopping it from entering the gap there.
Payson Fells, the center fielder. So they're going to do a pinch runner for Blackner.
Pinch runner with...
It'll be Lopshire who comes on. And,
Talon Lopshire.
He gets instructions from the coach. Very specific instructions. Here's what you will do, here's what you will not do.
Let's be clear.
He was very clear. So Lopshire on the bases. Now Payson Fells, 0 for 1 in today's contest. Ball 1. Just real quick on the double play at the end of the last inning, the shortstop picked it up. It was just Tilson Bradshaw to the shortstop, then to the first baseman. Classic standard double header. Payson Fells. Strike 1.
That was a good looking pitch, that one.
1-1 the count, sure was. Fells customarily waits for his strike. Lopshire stays at first. No outs. We're in the top of the 5th inning. We're all tied at 1. Pitch by Nelson. It's going to be hit deep to right field, but it caught just perfectly. The right fielder standing right where he needed to be. It's 1 out.
Right to him.
Colby Lim now, the leadoff batter for the Beavers. 0 for 2 in the game so far. They'll look to advance Lopshire. Wind starting to blow again from the north. Pitch down and out, ball 1.
So then, happy to let that one go by.
Yeah, not a pitch he's going to hit. So Lopshire on first. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Well, swinging a foul ball. Strike 1. 1-1 now the count. These pitchers have not allowed a lot. Matter of fact, even if you look at the last inning with Grand batting, it was an error and a walk that really allowed the bases to, and then an error on the catcher. So
yeah, it has. It's been pretty tight defensive baseball.
Lim fouls off another. Takes the count to 1-2. Both teams battling for a spot in the state championship game this coming Tuesday. Lim takes a timeout, resets the pitcher. There's the pitch, 1-2. Outside, pass ball, and it's going to take Lopshire to second base.
Yep.
He makes it safely.
Yep.
Now Lim with that 2-2 count, rather. 2-2 on Lim. Runner in scoring position with 1 out. Heslington tells Lim to swing away. 2-2. And gets him swinging as the breaking ball. Nelson throws a nice one. Strike 3.
Yep. Took him down and out, and he had to protect, couldn't reach it.
Now Bradshaw, Tilston, the shortstop, with 2 down, and Lopshire on second base. There's the pitch from Nelson. Strike 1.
Good looking ball on that first pitch.
Last time up, Tilston walked. Actually, both times he's 0 for 0 with 2 walks in the game. There's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. Beautiful breaking pitch. Bradshaw thought it was going to hit him. So did I, but it curved right in there. 0-2 the count. 2 down. Runner on second. Pitch is outside. Great job by the catcher to catch that one. It was a little close.
I was actually quite impressed. That was going hard and fast and way outside. He had to jump out there to get it.
Schraft with a nice recovery. 1-2 the count. Bradshaw the batter. Lopshire on second. Here's the pitch. Bradshaw hits it up the line. Goes out. Oh, foul ball. Very, very close. Bradshaw wants that one back.
Hard to tell from here, but it looked pretty close to bouncing over the base.
So the count remains 1-2. And Grant breathes a sigh of relief as that one goes left of the bag. Two down, runner in scoring position. Nilsson battling with Bradshaw, 1-2. Outside ball, 2-2 evens the count.
Bradshaw holding his nerves.
Pretty steady batter. Foul ball. Tilston keeps battling. Just got a text from the Haney family in Texas, watching. They said they're watching the Beavers, and Marty Haney, the coach for the Beavers, passed away this last year. And I just want to give a big shout out and a big hug to all the Haneys watching everywhere. We love them and appreciate them, and we're thinking about Marty today. 2-2. Strike 3. Beautiful pitch by Nelson, and the Beavers go down watching on that one. 3 outs. And the Beavers have no runs on 1 hit with 1 person left on base. And we're going to the bottom of the 5th, still tied at 1. Scott Langford, David Howard, bottom of the 5th inning. And it's still 1-1, the Beavers and the Red Devils. And right now it's Ronnie Dolphin, the left fielder for Grand. Ball 1, first pitch of the inning. And we're batting 8, 9, and 1. The Beavers had big trouble last inning, but got out of it with a timely double play. Pitch is a ball 2, 2-0. Now Hoyt will have to come after the batter.
Yep, he's going to have to come to him, and he's going to have to put some good stuff.
Pitch, strike 1, breaking ball by Hoyt, beautiful. Both pitchers just phenomenal tonight.
Yeah, both been excellent, as you mentioned.
Here's the pitch by Hoyt. Down the middle, deep in right field. Not sure that Roberts is going to get to it. Can't get to it. And the Dolphin goes for 2. Pretty good speed there by Ronnie Dolphin. And he goes in standing up for a double to start the bottom of the 5th inning.
Oh, that was a huge hit.
Yeah, just the shot didn't hang up there at all. It just was a line drive deep, and Roberts couldn't get to it. So Dolphin now already in scoring position with Braden Ward up, and he had a single last time. Ward, then the leadoff batter, Jenkinson. Right now it's 1-1. These two teams are tied. There's a bunt. It's going to advance the runner. Going to first. Batter's out. So a sacrifice by Braden Ward. And that'll bring up Jenkinson, rather. Jenkinson 0 for 2 in the game. Excuse me, 1 for 2. Single in the first inning, then fielder's choice in the third. Another bunt call. And the ball's going to go to left field. Looks like an error is going to create a problem. And Grand will go ahead 2-1 on the error by the Beavers.
Yeah, big error there on the Beavers.
So ball 1 on the pitch. Strike 1 inside corner on Jenkinson. 1-1 the count.
Jenkinson willing to watch that one.
Grand takes a 2-1 lead now on the air. There's going to be another base hit now by Jenkinson as he hits it into right field. 2 for 3 in the game now. He's on base.
Hit that gap perfectly again.
Now Schraft the batter. Schraft is the catcher for the Red Devils. 0 for 2 tonight. It's getting cloudy now, Dave. Threatening to rain. And Schraft's going to be hit by the pitch. He'll go to first base. So the Beavers in a little bit of trouble with 1 out and runners on first and second. And now Hoyt faces another critical moment in his pitching.
Mulling out to talk to him about it.
Knowing the catcher, he's probably telling him, calm down, you're good, let's pitch out of this. There's 1 away with Cameron Taylor up to bat. Taylor 0 for 2 in the afternoon. Got on an error in the 4th inning. So again, 1 out, runners on first and second. Taylor, the number 3 batter, up to bat. Taylor calls a timeout, resets. There's a pitch for Taylor, big swing, strike 1.
Great pitch, and swing under it.
Taking the sign from Coach Heslington. There's the pitch. And it's a deep ball to center field. Pale's going back.
It's gone.
And it's going to be a home run, 3-run homer for Cameron Taylor.
Wow. That's a huge hit right there.
That is a big one. So 3 RBIs, and that breaks the game open a bit. 5-1 our score, Grand County on top of Tyler Hoyt.
Yeah, that was a huge hit.
Yeah, that one looked like it was going. It had that the wind was blowing it the right way, and it was in that right center field area.
Floating on the wind, and Fells chased it. Ran out of room when he hit the fence.
Now it's Coy Cook up to bat. 0 for 1 on the evening with a walk. And it's going to be ball 1. Squares to bunt. One to 0 the count on Cook. 5-1. Grand on top. Foul ball. Just out of the reach of Blackner. Strike one.
Couldn't quite get there. Made a good chase on it.
1-1 the count. Cook the cleanup batter for Grand. Now follows the 3-run homer by Cameron Taylor at the last at bat.
I think this round Cameron Taylor was the cleanup batter.
Strike 1, 2 that is.
Yes, he did clean the bases.
Yeah, he cleaned them, that's for sure. Play with the pitch down and in. Ball 2, 2-2. Count even. Cook with a 2-2. Ball 3, close. Little low and out. So full count for Cook. Nobody on, 1 out, full count. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit out of bounds, out of play.
Sent that one way out there.
Yeah, he did. It's outside the right field line. Here's the full count pitch from Hoyt. Outside, ball 4. And Cook goes to first base.
Hoyt had 4 great innings, struggling in this 5th inning.
See if the bullpen starts warming up a little bit. Tanner White, 0 for 2 in the game. Again, there's 1 out, runner on first. Semifinal matchup, Grand leads 5-1 over Beaver. Strike 1. This is Tanner White, the first baseman for Grand. Pickoff move, safely back for Cook. Pitches out. Great throw by the catcher. He's back safely. Cook's great reflexes. Throw out, and it's 1-1. There's the pitch from Hoyt. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Changeup got him going.
Yep. Now 1-2. Coach Meter talks to White as Tanner goes down the baseline to talk to him. You can feel some of the momentum coming out of the Beaver players. If you look, it's kind of quiet with that 3-run homer.
Yeah, it took a little energy out of him.
So, back up to bat. It's White, Tanner White, 1-2 the count. Runner on first, that's Coy Cook. Little out, outside, ball 2, 2-2. There's a pitch from Hoyt, Cook goes. It's blocked, full count, but in the dirt doesn't allow for a throwdown. And now it's a full count on the batter, Tanner White. I think they hollered going, and that's a tough thing for a pitcher to maintain that composure.
Yeah, it is.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. So a strikeout for Tyler Hoyt. And now there's 2 away, runner on second. With Dalton McElhaney up, he hit a single at his last at bat, and he's 1 for 2 in the game. Again, we're in the bottom of the 5th, 5-1 Grand over Beaver. There's the pitch from Hoyt. A deep fly ball hit right to the left fielder, Colby Lim, and that'll do it. The Beavers escape the inning, but they don't escape the pain as they're down 5-1 as they allow 4 runs on just 2 hits, 3 hits.
1 big one.
And 1 runner left on. So at the end of 5 innings, it's 5-1 Grand. Jackson Osborne with going to be an error on the second baseman. Osborne's going to go to second base on the overthrow. And so a pretty routine ball. That ball just kind of floated up and didn't really allow a play.
No, it didn't. And that's only, I believe, the second error for the Red Devils, isn't it?
I only see 2. So that is the second error. You are correct. Osborne on in scoring position on the error. McMullen up to the plate, singled in his first at bat, and he's 1 for 2 for the evening. So Osborne on second, McMullen no outs. Kyler Nelson remains on the mound for Grand, doing a great job. McMullen hits a fly ball to center field, routine catch.
And Osborne, no chance to take off on that.
No, out number 1. Center fielder's been very steady tonight. That center fielder is Adam Jenkinson. And now Michael Roberts up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this game. Here's the pitch. Outside high, ball 1.
Michael Roberts not going to swing on one like that first pitch.
So Roberts with 1-0. And again, Osborne at second. The Beavers down 5-1 to Grand after the 3-run shot by Cameron Taylor in the bottom of the 5th. Roberts calls a timeout. Nelson resets. Here's the pitch from Nelson. And that will be a base hit. And a great effort by Grand, but can't quite get it. And they're going to stop at third. Roberts will go to second, and that will probably allow a run. We'll see what happens. And Roberts and Osborne comes home. Roberts will advance to third. And the catcher just said, "My fault, I'm sorry," he says to the pitcher. And just a couple of mistakes. So here's what happens, actually. Osborne goes to third. And then Roberts goes around first base, runs to second. The catcher sees him running to second and throws it to the second baseman. They can't get Roberts out, and Osborne comes home, and they overthrew the catcher, and then Roberts advances to third.
Yep.
That's hard to say while it's all happening.
It is indeed, but you described it very well, and it was very good single base hit for Roberts to end up on third base and get an RBI.
So Robert with a single and an RBI, as Dave mentioned, and it's 5-2. No outs, 1 out, and a runner on third. Now it'll be Tyler Hoyt up to the plate. 1 for 1 in the game with a walk. We saw Nelson in the last inning help his cause by getting a base hit. Now we'll see if Hoyt can reciprocate. There's the pitch. Ball 1, low.
That was close. I wanted to swing.
2-0 the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Outside, ball 3.
Fell outside the zone. And Hoyt lets it go.
3-0.
Hey, that's 2-0. 2-0.
Yeah, it's 2-0. That's what I thought too. 2-0. Strike one, 2-1 count. I didn't trust myself. I was looking out at the boys on the scoreboard. So 1 down, 2-1, runner on third, 5-2. Strike two, good pitch, down low strike zone. So now Hoyt at the 2-2 count. Step off, Roberts back easily. Again, earlier in the game, Graham gave up a run on a balk in that same situation.
That time was a smooth step off throw.
Hoyt, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off, stays alive, good battle. Nice, that was a nice breaking ball. At 2-2, you have to protect.
Yes, we do. And he did that time.
2-2. Runner on third. And Hoyt with a shot to left field. And that's going to score Robert. RBI for Tyler Hoyt. As now the Beavers on a little bit of a run as Robert scores. That's 2 runs in this inning. 5-3 our score.
Well, and as you said, Nelson got the team started off with a hit, and this time Hoyt reciprocated.
Now Bailey Bradshaw, the batter. He's the third baseman. The 7th batter is Bradshaw, and Hoyt on first base. Bradshaw, foul ball, off the line, strike one. Took the change up and drove it left.
Yep. Exactly that.
Hoyt takes the lead in first, 1 out. High, out and up, ball 1. Bradshaw swung at those a couple times in the first couple innings.
Yeah, he was going for the high ones, wasn't he? Ooh,
strike. 1-2 the count. Bradshaw now behind, has to protect. And Nelson exactly where he wants to be. Hoyt on first base, 1 out, 5-3 the score. Beavers pulling within 2. He's got a pitch swing at that one. That's a strike 3 called. And makes it 2 outs.
You can't let that one go.
Tyson Blackner at the plate. He had a single at the last at bat. Get it into, I believe, into right field. 2 down now with Hoyt at first. Nelson, high pitch, ball 1. Payson Fells on deck for Beaver. Here's the pitch from Nelson. Strike 1.
A little high, and he wanted it.
Yeah. Little high, head went left. 1-1 the count with 2 down, runner on first. 5-3 our score, Grand on top. Strike 2. Breaking pitch caught Blackner. Now he's got an 0-2 count. I think it's a 1-2 count. Blackner fouls it off, hits his foot. They'll stay alive. And Hoyt goes back to first. It was a hit and run.
Call your lawyer.
So 0-2. Tyson won't see anything but junk now from Nelson.
Oh, except that one.
Ball 1.
Outside. Trying to get him to reach for it.
That one looks scary. 1-2. Again, Hoyt on first, remains. There's the pitch. Blackner hits it straight down the left field line. Clean pickup, throw across. It's going to bounce and go free. And Hoyt's going to go to third base. And that's where they'll leave him.
That's the second error at first base in this inning.
I'm not sure that would be a third base error with the throw.
Second error with the throw to third first base.
Right. So E5, that puts Hoyt on third base, and Blackner on first. Payson Fales up to bat, a big at bat for the senior. And I believe they'll probably substitute run again for Blackner, as they did last time.
We'll put Lofshire out there again.
I don't think he can. I think you can only sub him once, but I'm not sure about that. All right, they're going to leave Blackner on the bases. I'm not really sure of the substitution rules. So a big time for the Beavers. Got runners at the corners, 2 outs, down 5-3. There's the pitch. Out and up, ball 1 for Payson Fales.
He's going to be willing to watch it unless it's good.
Yeah. The wind really starting to pick up now. Blowing from the north. Strike 1, beautiful pitch.
That was a pretty one.
Fales 2 fly balls in the game, both outs. We're at 1-1 on the count, 2 down. Runners at the corner. Nelson fakes, anticipated a steal. Everyone stayed home. You got Hoyt at third and Blackner at first. Nelson steps back off the rubber. I think both teams can feel the importance of this at bat. Beavers love to tack on 1 run or 2, and Grand would love to get out of this one.
Yep.
There's the pitch. Down, out, ball 2.
2-1.
We're in the top of the 6th inning here at Gatesfield, Kearns High School. Here's the pitch. Strike 2.
That was a beauty.
Now it's protect mode for the batter. Pitcher's got 1 pitch to play with. Nelson will bring the breaking ball, and that's my prediction.
All right, here it comes.
Breaking ball down and out, and the count goes to full. Oh, what a big pitch for Nelson now.
Yeah.
That full count.
Big pitch for both of them.
Yeah,
here.
for the batter and the full count, 2 outs, runners on first and third. Strike 3. So Grand escapes, but they do give up 2 runs on 2 hits with 2 men left on. And the score going into the bottom of the 6th inning, 5-3, Grand on top. Kyler Nelson, the pitcher, up to bat to start the bottom of the 6th inning. Grand at the bat with the lead, 5-3, strike 1.
Right down the gullet.
Nelson, the pitcher. There's a pitch from Hoyt. Ball 1 in the dirt. Great block by McMullen, the catcher. Hoyt with the pitch, strike 2. 1-2. 5-3 the score. Hoyt and Nelson. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a high ground ball. Tough pickup. Bradshaw gets it. Oh, out at first.
Wow.
Boy, Bradshaw did about everything possible with that ball before he finally was able to throw it out.
Well, you know, he made an aggressive approach on it.
Yeah.
And wasn't sure if he's going to get there first or not, but he did, and he got a great throw right to flatness.
You know, it's impressive because a lot of players will make a mistake by rushing the throw. He didn't. He just threw it out. Ronnie Dolphin, the batter, he's 1 for 2. He hit a double his last at bat, and that double went right to the fence as he led off the last inning, scored on an RBI strike. 0-1. Scores 5-3. Grand at bat in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2 for Dolphin.
And Hoyt's got him right where he wants him right now.
0-2. It's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman again. Another play. Batter's out.
Bailey Bradshaw, 2 great plays there from third base. Bailey Bradshaw.
Braden Ward, the shortstop now, will round out the 9 batters. Leadoff batter Adam Jenkinson up next. And there's 2 outs, no one on. 5-3, Grand with a 2-run lead. Hoyt with the pitch. High out, ball 1. Kind of lost his balance on the mound out there that time.
It looked like it, didn't it?
Uh-huh. 1-0 the count. Strike 1. Beautiful placement by Hoyt. Pitches up the middle. Osborne gets it, throws across to first, and that'll do it in the inning. So 1-2-3 for the Beavers. And the Beavers have to score 2 to stay alive as we go into the top of the 7th inning, Dave.
Yep, 3 up, 3 down. It's a great play for the Beavers. Now they've got to score at least 2 in this final inning.
And they'll start off to start the bottom of the 7th inning, or top of the 7th inning. They'll start off 1-2-3. So they'll be starting at the top of their order. And the Beavers stranded a couple last time. And 2 to tie, 3 to win as we go into the last of this. So it'll be Kyler Nelson who will finish out the game for Grand on the mound. And he hasn't showed any signs of slowing at all.
No fatigue's shown whatsoever.
And he's just throwing just as strong as he was. And the same lineup remains. It'll be Colby Lim. And Colby, in the regional playoff game, Colby hit a walk-off double against Emory to defeat the Spartans. And so he'll be called on again, the senior, to put some base runners on right off the bat.
Right off the bat, no pun intended.
Or intended.
Or intended,
Yeah.
in your case, I'm sure it was.
I'm funny that way.
Funny you are, occasionally.
So the Beavers score 1 in the 2nd and 2 in the 6th rather. And Grand scores all of theirs in the 3rd and the 5th. So Colby Lamb up to bat. It comes down to this. 5-3 our score. Strike 1, high ball. Lamb takes a bite at it.
I think he's going to put some air in that one.
Strike 1. Ball's going to be hit to second baseman. Makes a play, almost safe, but he got him at first. 4-3-1.
He's close.
First out. Now Sorry, Dave.
Nothing. I was just echoing.
Tilston Bradshaw up the bat for the Beavers. Shortstop. 0 for 1 with 2 walks in the game. Beavers down to 2 outs in this semifinal matchup. There's the pitch from Nelson. High, ball 1. Ball 2, high again. Bradshaw doesn't go for the bait. High ball 3, 3-0.
Bradshaw holding steady.
Now Nelson will have to come to the batter. I imagine Bradshaw will be on a take sign. Tried to hurry the batter. Umpire stopped him, said, wait a second. There's the pitch. Inside, ball 4. The Beavers have a base runner.
And hasn't Tilston Bradshaw walked every time?
2 times, 2 out of 3. He's 0 for 1.
He struck out once?
Uh-huh. And now there will be a conference on the mound, Coach. And they're going to do a pitching change. Oh, no, not necessarily. People coming in. So Coach Meter wants to talk to the troops. And big opportunity here. They've got the lead, a 2-run lead, comfortable lead for Grand the way this game has gone. But they're at the top of the 7th, base runner on, 1 out.
It has been a very tight game, so like you say, 2 runs is pretty comfortable the way this has played out so far.
So they steady the ship, and Bradshaw heads back out. Jackson Osborne will be up to the plate with Jesse McMullen up to bat. Osborne with by error on the last inning. Pitch is inside, ball 1.
Osborne swoops out of the way of that one.
Bradshaw on first, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Strike 1, great breaking ball. We've seen that all night long.
Yep, come inside and it breaks across the corner.
1-1 the count, 1 out. Runner on first. Tying run at the plate. And there's going to be a double play ball right there, and that'll do it. Grand will defeat the Beavers 5-3 on the double play. And Jackson Osborne with a hit to the shortstop right up the middle. He steps on the base and throws Osborne out at first.
That was a great play. Looked like Osborne might get the gap there around second base, but great play in the shortstop and great throw to make the double play.
Yeah, only 4 hits allowed in the game by Nelson. And for the Beavers, Hoyt, 7 hits. 7 hits total, including the home run, which was the big one by Cameron Taylor in the 5th inning. And Grand moves on to the championship game.
So Beavers will play the winner of Millard and Emory tonight, right?
No, 9 o'clock on Tuesday morning.
No, the winner tonight.
The winner of the following game will play the Beavers. So, yep. Okay, thanks. That'll do it for Dave and I. Hope you have a great night. Coming up next is going to be the Millard Eagles and the Emory Spartans.